What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Meta platforms with the ticker symbol FB. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like Meta platforms continues to sell off. We were previously inside of this downtrend right here, but then there was a breakout side of it and a move to a new low. So that does show signs of weakness in this downtrend. I'll show you guys that right now. So you can see this was the channel working lower. Let me go and center this chart. This was the channel working lower. Most of the price bars were inside of it. We had a little break of it, and then we went to go back down to the previous low. So that's a good sign. That means this channel could be over and a downtrend could be over, so we could just start flattening out or maybe reverse. However, we could also just get two legs down to a new low. So this would be the first leg down, and we had a little correction up, and now it looks like we're going down again, possibly. So the target that I have is right at the 172.51 level. And let's scroll to the left of the chart, see if we see anything, and it's pretty close to the March takeoff before prices continue higher. So I think maybe Facebook wants to come back all the way down to the starting point of this entire up move, and this measure move is close to it but not right there. Like I said before, this yellow channel could be over this downtrend, but if we just continue to work lower and then we don't see any signs of reversal, then we could just be inside of a bigger channel. So if I connect the swings, this is a potential downtrend channel that Facebook or Meta platforms could be inside of now. So let's zoom in. So you can see the yellow channel is in play. We had a breakout side and a move to new low, so that could show signs of weakness. However, if prices continue to trend lower, then we need to see what other channel that the prices are respecting, and it looks like we could be potentially starting this one. So depending on how prices bounce from these lines, that will let me know if this channel is actually in play. And if this channel is in play, we can continue much lower. So we'll have to wait and see. It definitely looks like the overall market, such as the Nasdaq, SPY, Dow Jones, looks like they have room to drop. So I'm pretty sure those indices are going to bring down all these individual stocks, because these individual stocks are a reflection of that. So we can see lower prices just based on that. So I don't think we're going to be stopping at these 172, 173 levels. I think it's just a target for prices to reach, but I think there's just still more downside. Really nothing, no reversal signs as right now, and no aggressive buyers stepping in the market. So let's take a look at the weekly chart to wrap it all up after I put a horizontal line for the price target that I have. So right at the 172 level, if I scroll to the left, again, you can see that it's pretty close to the starting point of the up move. However, the starting point looks like it's back over here, right around the 150 level. So they probably want to continue to drop the market before they reach these lower prices. So let's go and take a look at the weekly chart. So here we can see the weekly chart for Facebook, and doesn't look very good because there was this previous range in play. I'll show you guys that right now. So this was the range for prices, and this was the previous support level right at the 130 level. The range highs were right at the 209 level, 210 level, and then prices broke outside of the range. But now we came back inside of this orange range. So that's very bearish. You don't want to see that. What would have been bullish instead was that we bounced from this top line, maybe got a little double bottom and started reversing. So that would have been very bullish for Facebook. And I would have been like, okay, we're probably going to go back up to the 310 level. However, we got rejected from the top of the range level because we fell down inside of it. And then the green bar came back up. But then the next week later was red, so we found resistance. The price action got rejected from that line. So now it's acting very similar to what happened over here, where we got up to that line and the price would continue lower. Very similar to, you can say, right over here. Every time we came up near this line, it sent prices lower. So this is what you would want to see instead, where prices got near that level and we bounced from it. So this is much different than this right here. So that's why I'm saying that this is bearish, because we got rejected from that line, the 211 level. So buyers did not want to defend that, and now sellers are in control. So it looks like they're going to continue to drop the market. It would have been very bullish if we bounced from the top of the line, like I showed you with this red drawing, when maybe had a double bottom, double test of that line, the 210 price level, and then that would have sent prices up. However, very bearish that we broke below the line, came back up, found resistance, and then now we're continuing lower. So this to me looks like we're going to continue lower to the lower side of the range, and that's where the strong support is. You can see that Facebook can easily drop through these price levels because there isn't a lot of support built in to the previous price back here in 2020. So we can go back to that starting point right at the 150, 160 level. So my short-term target was right at the 172 level, and if we continue to exceed that, then you know why we continue to drop. It's because we're going to the lower side of this range at the 130 level. So that would be my maybe a couple months target, but in a few days to a couple weeks, we could probably reach that 172 if the market continues to drop. So it just might not be a good year for stocks. That's what I'm assuming. Not every year is going to be green and we're going to have a gain. So some years are going to have sideways action, or some years are going to be down. So we pretty much already finished the first quarter of this year and we're still continuing lower. So a lot of stocks are already down from the all-time highs, 40-50%. My target is around that 65-70% drop. So it could just be a while before we see the market reverse. So I wouldn't be checking the market every day to see if we reverse. Does not seem likely. It might be maybe the third quarter before we start seeing a bottom. So that's everything I have for Meta Platforms. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time and bye. If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course.